let's talk about the main parts of NAS. So if you have, this is a QNAP, but basically all the NASs are very similar. So I'm going to show you the inside. So here you have the base. Some NASs, you're going to see that they don't have a tray that you can remove the drive and put it back in. You have to take the whole NAS apart. For instance, here I have a bay for another NAS, and that is how you can swap the drives. Some NASs, you're going to have NASs with the power supply built in. Like in this case, you just put the power cord here, and that's it. Here you have, for instance, the ports, and here you have the USB. It depends on the brands. You're going to have the USB in the front as well. Power button. At least in this case, you put the thumb drive here, push a button, and whatever you program this button to copy in this thumb drive, that is what you're going to get when you push the button here. So here on the side, you're going to have the CPU. I don't like, for instance, when they utilize a very small heatsink like this with a fan. This is another point of failure, but is whatever they wanted to do in this case. I prefer, like thick, tall heatsink, so that way you don't have this issue, because otherwise, over time, this is going to fail. Here we have the slot for the RAM. Sometimes you're going to have access to swap the SSD in some cases where you can swap the operating system, or maybe if you want a bigger SSD for the new operating system. In this case, QNAP, you cannot install any new operating system. Here you have the battery. Here you have the slot. Sometimes for, let's say that if you have here on the side the space, so that way you can put maybe another SSD or maybe another card, an expansion card. So here you have the slot, like I said before. But that's it. So you have also the backplane. Those are the card that is going to connect all the drives. So I'm going to show you another small and easy to understand and see more parts. So for instance, here, this is a very small NAS. So as you can see, I took it apart already. Here you have the base for to swap the drives, and here you have the buttons to turn it on and to copy everything to the front, and in the back you have the other ports. So here, as you can see, we have the slot for the RAM, so you can put two memory sticks. And the other one, like I show you, you have only one slot. Here, as you can see, we don't have any fan, so that is a good thing. And here, in this case, as you can see here, we have the SSD, so you can replace this, but again, it comes with its own operating system. The good thing is, if the SSD for some reason fails, you can swap it. Otherwise, you have to throw everything away, or you have to unsolder, if the chip is soldered to the motherboard, like the new MacBooks Pro. Here we have the speaker. Sometimes it will tell you, okay, it's booting up, there is an error or something like that. And here we have the ports, and here we have more ports, Ethernet, USB. This is the power. So as you can see, there is no power supply built in. So this is something that you have to have, extra, but it comes with the equipment. And here we have the HDMI port and one fan. Other than that's it in this case. And I'll show you the backplane. So that way you see how everything works in this equipment. So the backplane. This is the backplane, as you can see here. So as you can see, we have this is the part that it may fail over time, and you hook it up here. So basically, you just put it like that, and I'm going to show you on this side. It will be easier to see. So basically, you hook this up like this, and that's it. So you have the backplane in this port, and that is what connects to the hard drive. So in this case, I'm waiting for some RAM to arrive, and once I have this, I'm going to put everything back together. And I'll show you another NAS that I have here. This is 16 base for a drive, so you have for the 3.5, and you have here, for instance, with the 2.5. This is for SSDs. You can turn it on, off, copy the files, and here you see I like this. You can this is very tall. I like it. It doesn't have any heatsink. We have 2 slots for RAM. That is a good thing. We have the speaker, and I don't see any SSDs, at least for the operating system with this, and everything looks like it's booting up from one of these drives. So when I remove, at least in this equipment, these 2 drives that are for cache, the equipment wasn't working without any drive. So you have to have something in order to make it work. Another equipment, you're going to see that they have for cache maybe the M2 instead of the regular SSDs, and you have another equipment that they don't use any mechanical drive. Everything is M2. So these are smaller and way faster. So as you can see here, you can connect another card here on the side, another expansion card, and that's it for this equipment. So this, it died on me, so it has a power supply, as you can see, a little one, and you have all the ports in the back, and that is all it comes with it. So as you can see here, we have the backplane. This is the one that died on me, and just repairing something like that will be like 400, and for 800 you can buy a brand new one. So, and with warranty and everything. So if you have something like this, try to unplug the equipment if you have to swap the drives, because if it dies and you're out of warranty, you're out of luck. There is no schematic, there is no parts that you can swap, say, okay, the backplane is bad, just replace it, put the new one in, and that's it. So hopefully this video was useful. If you have any question, please let me know, section below. If you want to keep learning, go to the playlist on my YouTube channel, and you have all my classes. And if you want to search for a topic, go to the Magnify class, and that's it. YouTube, WhatsApp, and Telegram in the video description as well. Thank you, see you next time.